Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome to Darkest Dungeon Part 2. This is a game I've been looking forward to for what feels like a very long time. I played a ton of the first Darkest Dungeon when it came out a few years ago, and I'm very much looking forward to spending even more hours here with you guys in our first Darkest Dungeon 2 campaign. This game was released this week on Epic Games Store, and it is in early access, so as always with early access games, keep in mind that a lot of what we see today will change over time, and I for one am really looking forward to seeing how this game evolves. If you are interested in becoming a hero in our campaign, leave a cool name, your preferred class, and maybe even a short character bio in the comments below, and I should be able to get everyone in. We will likely lose enough people over time to get everyone in. Leave a unique name, something non-offensive obviously, and don't grab it from a different intellectual property. Like if you're reading the Stormlight Saga right now, don't call your character Kaladin, come up with your own name. I want to get you guys in here if I can. That being said, I am going to let the opening cinematic roll, and then we will dive right in. I've only started the run a couple minutes in to change some audio settings, so everything after the intro is going to be new to me. Let me know how things sound and if anything needs to be adjusted. And yeah, let's go.
The seat of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming. Ruin has found you at last. My protege, my friend. Our calculations were correct. The ephemeral equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence. The world is a wasteland of failures past. And yet, you must ride out into it, unafraid. Take this. It is hope, the very last of it. It is yours now. You were bold once. Be bold once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon and face the fearsome truth of the darkest dungeon. The shackles of denial must be destroyed.
Alright, and just like that, we are in. As you can see, things are very different. We are piloting this carriage, which is really cool. Our flame level is at Shadowy. Okay. And you can see that's decreasing the longer that we go here.
The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
Alright, looks like we're gonna meet our party. First, we have the Man-at-Arms. It looks like we could change our name, maybe randomize it, or of course we can add names in here. So yeah, if you guys have some character names. Now, keep in mind, these first guys probably aren't gonna live for an incredibly long time. Seeing as how we're gonna be learning the game with them, they may die. A lot of people will probably die. So our Man-at-Arms, a resolute defender, tempered by the merciless blows of innumerable assaults. Front rank, guard, durable, and riposte. Up here, the pips to the left and right, if you're not familiar with Darkest Dungeon combat mechanics, this on the left is showing where he's going to be most useful, what position in line he's going to be most useful in, and then on the right we're seeing what enemies most of his attacks are going to hit. So he's going to be best in one of the first 2 ranks, and he's mainly going to be targeting enemies in the first 2 ranks. So he's kind of going to be our frontline guy, obviously very tankish, with a one-hander and a shield. Our Highwayman, Dismas, he's going to be good from probably the 2nd rank is where we're going to want to put him, but some of his damage is melee and some of his damage is ranged, so he has a little bit more versatility in who he can hit. Violently versatile, ruthlessly pragmatic. Any rank, high damage, versatile, and riposte. We should also be taking a look at their attributes down here. So we have some positive and negative things going on. Last gasp, below 50% health, he gets +4 to his speed. That's really good. And then anemic, negative 10% bleed resistance. Starts round with a 15% chance to be dazed? If I'm reading that right, that could be bad. And then our Highwayman has Hard Noggin, plus 25% resist. Is that stun resist? And then he gets a 15% penalty. I'm not sure what that stat is, the Broken Heart. I'm sure that they will tutorialize us to that, or we could probably find it in the tutorial section. Our Grave Robber, also somebody who's going to be good from the 2nd or 3rd rank. In this party, we'll probably have her in the 3rd rank. And she also has some melee and some ranged abilities. Agile, graceful, and singularly surreptitious. Any rank, stealth, dodge, high crit. Let's see, she has Iron Constitution, 20% max HP, but she also has Hemophilia, so negative 30% bleed resistance, which is not great. Can we see? Oh, we can see their attacks from here. Okay. We want to cover those two. This is going to be a little bit of reading, guys. I'm sorry about that, but I do want to understand fully how the characters all work. It's going to be essential to kind of grasp their basic abilities early on here. Crush, we can do from the front 2 ranks. It's just a damage, 4 to 8 damage with a 5% crit. Rampart, it moves the self forward 1, so if we're in the 2nd spot, we can move forward 1, and it has a knockback on the target and a potential daze. Defender is going to give us some damage protection in the form of armor, and it's going to apply on 2 targets. I think this might be, it's going to apply randomly. We'll have to see how that works. And then Bolster is going to give everybody defense, and it's going to remove that little Broken Heart status effect. Hold the Line is going to move us forward 3. It gives us some block, and it also makes us immobile. That's the little blue trap, so after we move forward 3, we are going to be immobile for a little bit. I also have some ones that are not unlocked yet. We'll check these out as we unlock them. Our Highwayman has Wicked Slice. That's his melee attack. Ignores 20% of, basically of like the killing blow resistance. So apparently enemies are going to be resistant to the killing blow. And this is going to ignore 20% of their resistance. Pistol Shot is going to be our ranged attack. He can attack the back ranks with this. Duelist Advance moves him forward 1, and the important part of this is that it grants him 2 riposte. You can see that little icon below where it says forward. Riposte is going to be a counterattack, so if he gets hit with that riposte on, he's going to immediately do a melee counterattack. Tracking Shot is going to ignore dodge, which is that little crescent moon icon. It requires the target has dodge. It's going to ignore it, and then it's going to remove the dodge that they have. And then Take Aim looks like it's going to give him dodge, and it's going to remove blindness. Our Grave Robber, Pick to the Face, sounds exactly like what it is. She can hit the first 2 ranks of enemies with this melee attack, 4 to 7 damage. Throw Dagger will let her get at the back ranks, 3 to 5 damage. Ignores some armor and ignores dodge when she's stealthed. Flashing Daggers, 2 to 3 damage. It hits the 2 enemies in the middle. You see the red pips, there's a line connecting the 2. That means it's going to hit both. And then Poison Dart can attack any enemy in any position, and it's going to put 2 stacks of Blight on the enemy, which is going to give that damage over time. Absence is a heal. If she's below 25% health, she can heal for 33%. It applies 2 dodge and something else that I'm not sure about. Maybe speed? And let's take a look last at our Plague Doctor. They're going to be in our back rank. They can also be good from the 3rd rank. And they're going to spread damage all around the enemy side here. We have Noxious Blast, 2 to 3 damage. Blinding Gas can hit both of the rear enemies, and it has a chance to blind them. That's probably going to depend on how resistant they are to it. Incision, 3 to 6 damage. Causes the target to bleed for 3 turns. Battlefield Medicine, when we're below 50% health, this is going to heal for 20%. It's going to remove bleeding, corruption, and burn. And then Ounce of Prevention. This is going to remove a bunch of status effects and give us a resistance to plague or poison. Alright. And then he has Natural Swing. Melee attacks deal plus 10% damage and crit. 3% crit. And Greedy. Always focused on their share. Okay. Oops. Alright. And just to make sure that we have a good read on some of these things, let's take a look in the archive here. So the Stagecoach is your carriage, your coffin, and your confessional. Press W to move forward. A and D are the arrow keys to steer. Press Z to bring up the Stagecoach view. This shows what upgrades are currently installed on the coach. Upgrades can only be changed at the Wainwright, who is present at each inn. Party creation. Okay, we have to click and drag hero portraits to assemble your party. Roster arrangements. We know the importance of arranging them where they're going to be effective. The Stagecoach carries the Flame, which is the last hope for the world. It will gradually diminish as you drive, but various actions can refill it. The lower it gets, the harder things will be for the party. Do not let the flame expire. When the flame gets below 40, things start to get significantly more dangerous for the heroes. Monsters get combat bonuses, and there are increased chances that battle modifiers will further increase the monster's power. The waning flame also increases the chance that heroes will develop negative affinities with each other. Okay. So yeah, there's a whole relationship system where they can become friends, they can become enemies, and depending on their relationships, they're going to cause positive or negative things to happen in combat. When the flame reaches 0, the heroes are ambushed by fiendish cultists. If the heroes survive the fight, then the expedition will continue with a tiny flicker of flame still alive. So kind of like a last chance kind of deal there.
More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Yeah, the unusual suspects. Let's go with that. That looks good. And yeah, I hope you guys don't mind me reading through most of the tutorial stuff. I am going to be learning this as much as I can as I go because it is significantly different from the first game, it seems.
You came here seeking solace, but found stagnation instead.
This thing handles like how you might expect a heavy, lumbering coach to handle, which is that it turns really slowly. Assuming we're going to bust all these leaf piles, maybe for rewards, if we can steer to hit them. Oh, that's one we're going to miss. Well, we're expertly navigating around them, but I swear I am trying to hit them. The Academic's Cache. What have we here?
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Supplies from your benefactor. Medicinal herbs. Smoke bomb. Blinds enemy. Boxing gloves. In item. Strength buff. -1 stress. Speed bag. Chance to dodge token each turn until the next inn. Minor cleansing sensor. Storage trunk. +4 inventory slots. We need that. And relics. Currency. Memories and impressions from a bygone age. I'm assuming we are just going to take all. Inventory. Your stagecoach is limited in how many items it can carry. Press I to view what you have. Your shared inventory is split between all item types. Some items stack well, whereas others take an entire slot. If the stagecoach becomes full, you may wish to discard less important items. Click and drag them off the inventory window. Items cannot be sold anywhere, so throw away what you don't need. Treasures, trinkets, combat items, items, and stagecoach upgrades will all help you on your quest. You will also find relics and baubles which can be used to purchase supplies from vendors. Trinkets, each hero can equip 2 trinkets at a time. Trinkets confer bonuses or special abilities. Okay, we can open the inventory with I and then drag them to the hero slots. Same with combat items. They are equipped to a dedicated skill slot on each hero. So every hero can equip 1 combat item. Mastery points are earned mostly through combat and victories. Each point will upgrade 1 hero skill. Relics are the main currency, we know that. Baubles are used only to purchase trinkets. Baubles come in different forms for each region. All bauble types are worth the same, but take up different space in your inventory. Well, that's going to become a strain on our inventory. Look how beautiful everything looks.
Our first meeting on the steps of the university.
In that dark, dreary kind of way.
A collegial handshake that would doom us both.
Very seasonally appropriate. I've tried to adjust all the sound settings, like the music and sound effects and voiceover. You guys let me know how that's going, if it's good. The Desperate Few. So, a little encounter here. Encounters. Yeah, let's read about it before we do anything. During encounters such as this one, heroes will voice opinions on a course of action. You must choose one of their wishes. Affinity changes. Heroes often have vastly different opinions about how a given encounter should be resolved. When you choose a hero's response, any heroes that agree with the acting hero will have their mutual affinity increased. Gold glow. Any heroes that disagree strongly with the acting hero will have their mutual affinity decrease. Blue glow. Resistance encounters. Each region is overwhelmed with local evil. Resistance encounters are battles with these monsters. Assistance encounters bring the heroes face to face with the downtrodden local populace. These forlorn creatures are in need of help and often have valuable supplies to offer the heroes in return. Cultist encounters. Cultists emanate from the mountain and the great evil contained therein. Cultist encounters are always a tough fight, but the rewards are equally valuable. Stave off the evil, reduce your loathing, and use the spoils to equip yourself for the final assault on the mountain. Okay. Barristan wants to say, let all kind folk unite under the banner of our light. Audrey wants to say, we light the way for more than merely us now. And our plague doctor, hope is contagious once it catches. Let's go. Hope is contagious once it catches. Let's go there. The two of them liked that.
In crisis, no gain is
we got plus 50 flame and slime mold restores 10 HP, negative 10 disease resist. Alright. So that's how we're going to refill our flame, by doing good deeds.
The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
Let's see what they're prompting us with here. Heroes. The hero status view holds critical information. Open it with C. Alright, let's take a look here. Relationships. This tab shows you the hero's current affinity or relationships with each other hero. Gold pips indicate positive affinity. Blue pips are negative. We've taken a look at our quirks already. And our combat skills. And then we have hero conditions. So this is our relationship screen. You can see that we are neutral with everybody on him right now. We can click down here to see each of them in turn. And we can equip combat items here. Medicinal herbs. Maybe we can give... we'll give somebody in the back line the smoke bomb, maybe, since they're going to be doing range attacks anyway. Let's do that. And maybe we give her the herbs. And for now... Let's give the tank the plus 10 poison resist. Oh, it's disease. Okay, disease resist. Alright, and let's keep going. You can see down here it's ticking down leagues to the inn. Didn't we get some kind of expanded storage? No, we don't want to discard. I guess we can't apply that yet. Alright, let's move on.
Each gravestone is more than a failure. It is a promise to do better.
It looks easier to aim the carriage than it actually is.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Alright, and here we go in our first battle here. Right away, our Highwayman is dazed. He has that chance because of his negative attribute to be dazed. Next turn will be delayed. Up here, we can see a little bit of the turn order, but we can't see the whole turn order for the round. We can see 4 moves ahead and kind of plan things out and what we want to do. Let's see here. This should be relatively easy. Let's get some poison up on the one in the back with Poison Dart. Which he resisted, obviously, because of course he would. The daze is gone off our Highwayman, that's good. Let's see. Let's just do a Noxious Blast on the same guy. We'll kind of focus our fire on the second one in line here. This would move us forward 1 and knock back. We don't need to do that right now. Let's go ahead and just get a crush in and see how much damage we can do. 4 to 8. Oh, we did the 4. This probably explains everything we need to know, but I think that some of the basics are the same, and we've covered a lot of them. I'll try to cover anything new that comes up. Now we could go with a range shot here, we could go with melee, we can hit either of these guys. Let's just go ahead. We'll take the melee has a higher ceiling on its damage. We'll try the melee.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
It's 1 down. Got poison going there. That was a big hit. Let's finish him off with a pistol shot. Oh, we can't do the guy. We can't do the first one. Let's do Duelist Advance. And see, that would move him forward and add Riposte, which we don't need.
However painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
We got a mastery point for that. We got some relics, so some currency and stimulants. Stimulants, which is a combat item, adds 1 strength and 5 speed for 2 rounds. That seems really good. We want to give somebody that.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Who doesn't have a combat item? You. There we go. So that was obviously like a really basic battle. Not much we could have done there to screw up. We took a hit. We've got a little bit of stress going on. But nothing unmanageable at this point. Very cool, very cool.
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
Alright, we have a travel log. Audrey and Parcellus became more friendly. Barristan and Parcellus became more friendly. The party reached the Torch and Crown, which I'm assuming is the name of the inn. In items, we have the boxing gloves, the speed bag, and the slime mold. So basically stress reducers, right? This would reduce stress. So we got his stress down. What else can we do at the inn? The inn is where heroes can rest and recover between regions. Inn items can only be used at the inn. They can heal, de-stress, bestow buffs, and perhaps most importantly, change the affinity between heroes. To view inn items in your party's possession, open the inventory and select the inn filter. To use an item, click the item in the inventory, then click the target hero. Items may affect 1, 2, or even all 4 heroes at once. We have a provisioner. Offers a limited amount of supplies that can be purchased for relics. The Wainwright is the only place where you can install or remove stagecoach upgrades. Okay, so this is where we have to apply our extra storage. Region choice. Before embarking from the inn, you must select which region to enter. Each region has different enemies and challenges, and your party may be better equipped to deal with one over the other. Regions have a condition and a goal, which change each time you encounter them. The condition tells what special game effects are in place for that time only. The goal gives you an optional accomplishment to aim for. If you successfully complete the goal, then you will be given the reward shown once you arrive at the next inn. Alright. Skill upgrades. Each hero has one upgrade level. To upgrade, click and hold on the skill. This costs a mastery point. Improved skills can yield dramatic results.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
What do we want to buff on him? This would take the targets for defender from 2 to 3. If we want him to be a tank, maybe we buff that first. I think I'm gonna... Oh, I like how it's click and hold so you don't accidentally click and like make the wrong choice. You have a minute to think about it. We're going to do defender for him. Oh, we share that 1 point across all of our characters. Okay. Kind of, for some reason, thought maybe they would each get 1, but that is not how it works. Still, not a bad choice, I don't think. Okay, let's go...
Each improvement
to the Wainwright
in the equation of your fate. Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must
Look
go.
at that. It added the storage up top. We actually got to see it visually change the look of our stagecoach. That's really cool. I hope that we can really deck this thing out. Maybe even like get some armor for our horses and stuff like that. I like it. And yeah, that looks like that's basically all that we can do here for now. We can...
For wealth no longer has meaning.
Yeah, we should probably pick some stuff up.
Indeed it ever did.
From the provisioner here.
A regrettably necessary acquisition.
We have burn salve, smoke bombs, playing cards, high chance of improved affinity. We could use this to kind of improve the relationship between our guys when we're at the inn. And a dartboard can do the same thing, but we are out of money because, yeah, we're spending a lot of money. Let's see here. So this is for the entire party, right? Didn't see that do a whole lot, but probably acts behind the scenes here. Each hero pair has an affinity value which describes how positive or negatively they feel towards one another. If the affinity bar fills, the two heroes will enter a relationship. When the affinity bar between two heroes becomes fully positive or fully negative, this will immediately trigger a new relationship between them. Relationships dramatically affect hero stats and actions that the heroes may perform. Virtuous relationships make the heroes fight and work together better, whereas afflicted relationships can cause no end of problems to the party. Isn't this just describing, like, exactly what happens in real life? This is going to be really good, I think. I'm really interested in the relationship system and how this is going to impact our battles. Like, what kind of crazy stuff is going to happen when you have people who, like, hate each other in a group, right? And that is all we can do for right now. So we can go to select our route. We have the Sprawl or the Fetter. This would give us a mastery point, which I really want. And this would give us another storage truck. Yeah, I think we have to go with the Fetter. I think we want the mastery point.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
And I think we're good to depart. Maybe we can give him one of the bandages? Or apparently we gave him both bandages. That should be fine. We definitely want someone to have them. And yeah, let's go. There's probably like a ton more that I need to learn, but I really want to just get into things and kind of learn some more as we go. Very cool, very cool.
The rancid crop grows unchecked
and
abhorrent.
Look at that. The map. Okay, the map. Outside the valley, the road becomes more complex. To see what lies ahead, open the minimap with M or by clicking the wagon wheel icon. The minimap shows you the road ahead as best you know it. Locations that you can visit are shown by icons. If the location is scouted, known, the icon will tell you exactly what is there. Unscouted locations are shown by a question mark. Road objectives. Even road detritus can sometimes yield useful supplies. Crash through debris to find it. We were trying that. And scouting. Your party has a base chance to scout each location when you enter a new region. Different stagecoach upgrades can help you scout more reliably. Also look out for watchtowers, which reveal all remaining unscouted locations in that region. Okay. So we can go straight, in which case we know we are gonna enter a resistance encounter. We can get power, wealth, or reduce loathing, or we can head towards the unknown. And we can kind of plan that out. Like, maybe we want to be safe and work our way towards the hospital.
While there is still time.
Maybe we want to work our way towards this watchtower to unveil what's up ahead. Let's do that. Let's head to the left. Oh, and they have preferences down here. 2 of them want to do a question mark. And I think if we don't do what they want, it'll lead to stress. So we're definitely going to go with a question mark. They're getting little bonuses down here, like, to their relationship as we're driving. We got something in our inventory there. Laudanum. Cures target of stress. Cures 1 stress. That's probably going to end up being very useful. It is explaining about the route choices here. Forks in the road will give you 2 or 3 potential destinations. Heroes may voice their own preferences for the route, shown by corresponding icons above their heads. Beware, choosing a destination different than what a hero wants will cause them stress. Okay, so that is going to happen. Locations on the map are connected by colored lines showing the roads. Green lines indicate low danger, which means there will most likely not be a road battle. Blue lines indicate a likely road battle.
Facing oblivion, these folks have kept their honor. Have you?
Alright, an inconvenience this is. They have struck a chord in my cold black heart. Physical labor can relieve our worries for a while. Let's go with Audrey. Ooh, our Highwayman hated that.
Unexpected find.
But our Man of War liked it. We got Holy Water and Laudanum. Other locations, academic studies, a foray into the abandoned towers of these cosmic-obsessed learners. The weird items you'll find within can yield great rewards, but not without commensurate dangers. Shrines are where heroes can revisit their memories. By confronting their past, they unlock new skills. That's important. Hospitals. The field hospital is the only place where you may cure disease, remove negative quirks, or reinforce positive quirks. The hospital also sells some common curative items. Hoarder. The Hoarder carries a wide variety of goods, always a better selection than your average inn. The Watchtower, we know, scouts ahead and reveals future locations in the region. And lairs are where the region bosses dwell. To reach the boss, you must first win your way through 2 sentry battles. You may retreat from the lair after each battle, but the further you delve, the more loot you'll retrieve. Bosses have rare treasures that cannot be found elsewhere. Okay, let's take a look at our map. We are headed towards the Watchtower. But we are going to have a little road battle here, it seems. Okay, some humans. Oh man, our Highwayman is always going to be dazed, it seems like, when we start. We have a Pillager Hatchetman, 2 Pillager Hatchetmen, and a Pillager Crackshot. I think we're going to try to focus the guy in the back first. Let's get some poison going on him. Good, there we go. He's blighted for 3 turns. That's perfect. Let's try to blind him too. We can do blinding gas with our Witch Doctor on the rear too. Oh, it didn't hit both of them, and for some reason I thought it would. Okay, we got a bleed on our Highwayman. That's not great. He's also queued up for a combo. And he's taking some stress. Okay, well, I don't want our Highwayman to be that low on health already, but that's happening. Let's try Defender. And so he's guarded ×3. We have block on Barristan, so he's going to take 75% less damage from the next hit. So while he's guarding our Highwayman, he's also going to be taking significantly less damage, which is what we want. I think I want to do Duelist Advanced to get the riposte. Nice crit there on the sharpshooter in the back. Battlefield Medicine. I don't think he's below 50% yet. And he has to be below 50 for this to actually heal. So we're going to wait on that. And let's go with a Noxious Blast up front. That put Blade on that guy. That's awesome. Since he's in the first row, he can't do his range attack now. We'll just take a Wicked Slice here up front. This guy's gonna die. Oh, that was a nice damage reduction. You can see the 6 was crossed out, and then they put the 2. I like that they show you what the damage would have been, as well as what it was with the reduction. So that's huge. We're gonna let the blight damage tick on this guy, and then we're gonna do Rampart to move Barristan forward. And there's the death blow. Another nice damage reduction block. So the Broken Heart is vulnerable. It takes plus 50% damage from the next hit. Ah, yikes. Don't want that to happen. So yeah, this guy should die next time this ticks. We are going to continue to leave him alone. And we'll do a Noxious Blast up front. Actually, I think we can heal now. 19 out of 39. There we go, plus 8 health. And the bleed is gone. Let's try pick to the face up front here on the Hatchet Man. God, let's talk about how amazing the characters look and the animations and just all the changes that they took what was already an amazing art style. And I don't want to say that they made it more realistic, because they didn't, but just so much more details have been added. Just, it's quite frankly amazing to look at and watch. I love how they ready their weapons. When they go to attack, they ready whatever weapon they're going to use to attack with. Ah, that was a big crit. Pretty big crit. Okay, let's get this guy finished up. There we go.
But effective.
And the last one died to Blight. Messy but effective. Yeah. So that was a road battle. That was 1 out of 3 that we have to complete here, or that we can complete. And there's the watchtower. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was going to literally reveal everything. I guess that when they said the whole region, they meant it. Because, yeah, that tells us exactly what's up. Lair, high risk and high reward. I really want that right now. I'm just worried with so little that we know. I don't know if going on a boss is going to be a great idea right now. I think I'm going to stick to the left here. Let's see what our people want.
Require careful deliberation.
See, these two want to have a battle, so they want to go to the left. She wants to go to the lair. I don't think I'm going to do the lair. Let's make 2 of our guys happy. Get some de-stress on Barristan. And let's go to the left. I don't think we're ready for a boss yet.
Your courage at last.
And guys, usually I'm going to try to keep these episodes anywhere between 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, depending on what we can get done. This first one might be a little bit longer, because I do just want to get into things a little bit here.
The lost souls of a dying world, empty of hope and humanity.
Okay, what do we have? A couple of zombies and this giant scary guy in the back. So we have some lost souls. 13 health each. And then we have this ghoul in the back who has 44 health. He's a big one. How do we want to do this? I have a feeling we just might want to deal with these guys up front first. Yikes, that's a stun on our Plague Doctor. And a crit to Barristan right off the bat. Not a great way to start things. We're going to want to get Defender going with Barristan as soon as we can. Let's get Riposte up with our Highwayman. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and do Defender. Okay, building that relationship up, that's good. The Dazed is not good. That's from his anemic quirk, his negative quirk.
Suffering begins.
Okay, we have a lot of stress now on Barristan. Very bad. Let's do a Wicked Slice to the second lost soul here.
A promising development. In crisis, we can rely only upon each other. Cooperation is the key.
Let's do pick to the face up front here.
Emboldened.
Nice block. And now our Highwayman has vulnerable, so he's going to take a crap ton of damage the next time he gets hit.
The work continues.
That should have been mine, our Man of Arms said. So he got mad because she kill stole from him, and that was a negative pip towards their relationship. That's interesting. Let's do take aim here. We could try blinding gas. I don't know if that's going to do a lot. Or if he's going to resist it. Yeah, he dodged it. And stunned our Plague Doctor in return. We're going to have to make our way through some of this here if we want to attack with our melee people. Let's get rid of the vulnerable status. We can bolster. And that should clear his vulnerable status. And it adds some block to Barristan. That was a nice crit. We'll try a poison dart in the back. Well, he dodged it, obviously, but now his dodge is cleared, so that's good. And he's got the dodge right back. Okay. We're going to have to clear some of this. Well, we can reach him from here, so maybe we don't. 50% chance to hit.
Perhaps.
So, of course, we missed. This is the final round. I don't think we're going to get him in this round. So that's unfortunate. Three to 6, 4 to 8. He's so stressed. It's so bad. Yeah, we couldn't get him down. I think that just means we don't get the rewards. Yeah, we didn't get any rewards. Oh, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. What can we do here? Can we use any of these out of combat? Doesn't look like it. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to give the laudanum to our Plague Doctor. Because we are going to have to be using that pretty soon. So we are about to go into a battle. The Towering Feast. Quick, tactical retreat. We can smite them. We're definitely going to try to smite them. I don't know if it would have actually had us run away from the battle. It may have. Okay, these things are thoroughly disturbing, but amazing looking. We have a dinner cart in the back. Delicious. We have ladies up front. The dinner cart has 50 health back there. The first thing I want to do is get some stress reduction going here. Now, that did not reduce a lot. The good thing is we can still make a move here. Maybe we just have to go with some damage like right up front and get one of these guys down quick. That shifted us around a little bit, which is okay. I'm going to go ahead And do... what do we want to do here? Let's do Defender. Plague Doctor wasn't happy that we did not defend him.
Steady yourself.
That was a big hit.
Steady yourself.
That would have been a huge hit, but we blocked a lot of it. Now we are blind, and enemies are forced to attack us. And we're having a meltdown. Okay, Barristan just had a meltdown, and can you blame him? Can you really blame him? Big crits, big crits. Barristan liked that. We're about to be on death's door with our tank here. Unless we can figure something else out. Condition blocked. Okay. Let's try this again. And we'll try some battlefield medicine here to see if we can't keep him alive. I think that this one's gonna die on its next turn. So let's get some blight going on the next one. Yeah, they went into death's door, which they resisted and then attacked. Okay, that wasn't really what I wanted to have happen. I think we have to bolster to get rid of this vulnerable condition.
Mistimed.
That was a big miss because we were blinded, right? I'm hoping this ticks again, and that I'm not reading that wrong. Let's do battlefield medicine again on the man of war. We need to get him back up into the front.
Timed.
Okay, we took care of one of them. She has to be less than 25% for this to work. I don't think she's there yet. Okay, that one's on death's door. That's good. Still doing plenty of attacks. That's not so good. That'll give him riposte. I think we do need to do defender again. Let's go here this time. Another battlefield medicine.
A little help, impeccably timed.
That would have been a huge 10 damage hit if he wasn't taking 75% less damage. We might have to clear. We're just really out of position. I want to use this, but like I said, I don't think we're at 25% yet. Just trying to get him moved back up to the front where he needs to be. And we can't do battlefield medicine anymore. We only have 3 charges of that. So that's not great. Oh good, he can heal. Yeah, he can eat these guys because they're fodder. I didn't realize he could also eat their corpses. Might have done things a little bit differently had I known that. Let's use Hold the Line and just get him back up front. That's going to add some additional block, which is much needed at this point. I guess I have to kill this other thing before he eats it, right?
Fight through the fatigue.
Yeah, there's like random meat here now. Not really liking that. She has to be able to use this now, right? There we go. 13 healed. That was needed. He's got a powerful skill enabled, which is like, you know, it's terrifying, right? I need to get these things down before he keeps healing himself. I'm hoping that was the powerful attack, but I have a worry that it wasn't. I don't like all this meat sitting here. I think we have to go Defender. I really do. We know that our Plague Doctor is going to get angry at us when we defend anybody else. Oh, he didn't that time. Oh, he did. He gets mad every time. That's going to be a negative relationship very quick. Yeah, we probably should have got him there, huh? Okay, all the food is gone. All the potential food is gone. Oh, man, if we weren't blocking, we would have been murdered so many times. Let's just try to get some damage on him and get him down. We need a heal here, but we're not going to get it. Maybe a poison dart? Oh, he resisted. Ugh. Oh, now she hates us. You can't please everybody. That was a good crit. We needed that. And the riposte. Very, very nice. Oh, okay, he's on death's door. I hope he can't eat while he's there.
Suffering
and there we go.
Strengthens the bond.
Well, that was a little bit more dicey than I would have liked.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these
We got a bunch of stuff for it.
relics.
Some more storage for the coach. Alright.
The loathing festers.
We got 60 leagues to go until the next inn. That is a little ways. And up next we either have a hoarder or a battle. Let's check out... I feel like we need to check out the hoarder. Nobody seems to have any preferences. But I am kind of worried that we're gonna encounter another Another battle.
Echoes of humanity, twisted by hopelessness.
Not much we could do about it. Let's just see what we can do here. That guy looks scary.
A breakthrough.
Didn't get the blind like I wanted to off of that. This guy just entered stealth, and he has a 100% chance to crit on his next attack. He is blocking. Let's do some battlefield medicine. I want to get the riposte, so let's do duelist advance. And then we're going to do defender here. We are just burning our bridges with our people really quickly. That was nice. We have a very envious party who gets angry anytime anybody in the party does well. I think we want to do some laudanum here. On Barristan. And then probably just go ahead and maybe toss him another heal.
A little help impeccably timed.
And then for her, this guy is being protected. He's in stealth. I don't think we're going to be able to do a lot there. Yeah, good. We got the blight up. That's going to be the most useful thing we can do in that situation.
The slow suffering begins.
We have some... Oh, geez. Here we go. We tried to prevent this meltdown, but we didn't. Envious. Yeah, we just said that.
That's what the other has.
Okay, that's a negative relationship.
Take it.
And hateful. Everyone hates our man-at-arms.
Restless souls
Tumultuous. Great.
thrive in chaos they create.
Well, so when he dies here, no one will be too broken up about it, is basically what you're telling me. Alright, we are going to have to go ahead and defend again.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Well, he's still being guarded by the woodsman, so we should probably just go ahead and we'll just throw the dagger right at him. That was a good crit for 8. He's still protecting him. He now has block, so he's going to take less damage from the next hit. Let's bring the stress down a little bit on her. Don't really want her to have a huge breakdown. I wonder if moving this guy around, like, hurts him and what he can do in any way. That was a good crit that brought that guy to death's door. We needed that. And that was the death blow on the tick from the blight damage. Perfect. Let's do a pick to the face here. And there's the death blow.
The work continues.
Whew. Okay. Alright, let's get up here to the Hoarder and see what he has for us.
His attention is unfocused, as though he is in two places at once.
He has lots of different stuff for us. Healing Salve, a moderate heal. I basically want all of those, right?
A regrettably necessary acquisition.
Whittling tools. This is an in item that reduces stress. Could be useful. We're pretty full. Like, our inventory is not looking that good. Maybe we hold off on doing anything else. And then we do need to equip somebody with that. Okay, he's got the laudanum. Let's give her the bandages. And then it looks like the next thing up is going to be a resistance encounter. We still have a long way to go before we get to the next inn. And yeah, it seems like this is going to be a good place for us to take a little bit of a break, guys. This was a long first episode. They probably won't all be as long, but we will have to see what the cadence is like and how things go. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I am really interested to see how this goes. I can't wait to get some new characters. I can't wait to get your guys' heroes in here as well. So let me know what you think. Leave me some hero names and maybe a little bio in the comments below if you want to get your hero into the campaign. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And it does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Darkest Dungeon 2 really soon. Bye now.